Hello, fellow traders. It's Black Coffee Trader coming at you here on a Friday, March the 14th, kind of wrapping up the week here, doing a quick little recap of today. Very, very interesting day, how the market has trended higher. And my big question is this move going to continue? Let's look at the big picture first. If you look at the 15-minute chart, this is the big area that I've been really watching, is this last Friday low. A week ago today, this was the low. And we tried to break that in the middle of the week. We hit it with the CPI report, and then we hit it in the open session there. I did short that. That was, I believe, on Wednesday. Ended up being a really nice move, and we just have not gotten to that point. That still, in my opinion, is an area we really need to regain. We need to reclaim this 770 area and hold it to continue to push this thing upwards. Today we could not seem to break the 700s, which we did have a nice green day. If you look at the daily chart, we pushed up quite heavily. So I really like to see that. It gives me an idea that maybe we're starting to see a turnaround on this big bearish move that we've been on. But again, I'm really looking next week to see, can this move continue to push that we started, bouncing off these lows yesterday and pushing ourselves out of here. But today was an interesting day. I really didn't trade that bad at all. Made a couple of mistakes, but the big thing that really stands out to me today, once again, was the stop loss. My stop loss simply was almost not big enough for some of the moves. We had a green day. I mean, $300 is nothing big, but got a nice bounce back day here on these accounts. Yesterday I had a very bad day on these four. I think I was down like 400 or 500 per day. Actually, let's just look, because I have that information if I look here. So yesterday I didn't have an update because I was sick. But yeah, I lost about $500 on these top four accounts, which was a bummer because the day prior we made about $400 on those accounts. So, 2 steps forward and about 1.5 steps back, or 2.5 steps back. But anyway, today we bounced back 157, about 160 on those four accounts, which is nice. And then these middle accounts where we had the big loss on Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday we had a big loss on those accounts. We bounced back the last couple of days. Today was nothing much, up $50. Green is green though. And then these bottom accounts, I was down about 270 and got them back to minus 116, 114. So I'm going to call that good, and we're walking away. And keeping it green on the week, 313, like I say, on our funded accounts. Happy with that. And on the week, we're up $700. So, anyway, that puts kind of a wrap on it. And the good thing here is these accounts were up about 250 to 300 per account. And these accounts, 300, 220, 440. This one here has done really well. This PA up about $576. Why is that not updating? I just see that my math is not computing quite correctly. That should be... Oops, I'm looking at the wrong one. Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong one. Never mind. Sorry. Anyway, that's all right. About 576 on that account, and that 447 on this account, which is good. Kind of pushing that along. But yeah, overall, very happy with that. Happy with the week there. Let's take a quick look at TradeZella. Shows a better picture today. 313, only a 48% win rate. So the win rate was down. I took quite a few trades today. As you can see, 78 trades today. Yesterday I took quite a few as well. $1,000 loss day, but we're up 700 on the week. 500 on last week, and put together a couple nice little weeks. Nothing crazy. No big dollar amounts, but I had one bad loss last week and one loss this week as far as cumulative red days. But we've put together a pretty nice little run so far, up 1,200 on the month, and that's the right direction. So the other thing that's really I've noticed is since I've started to break up my accounts into different groups, and really honestly as of late I've really focused a lot more on just trading key levels. But I have that happened. I started breaking those accounts apart back February 10th. If we go February 10th through today, which is 5 weeks, over the last 5 weeks, I'm up 6,500 with a 53% win rate, about a 1 average on win to loss. Daily win rate is 66% of the days have been winning days. and it's put together some nice profits over a 5-week period. So the system is working, and I like what I'm doing, and so we're going to stick to that. And obviously, the last couple of weeks definitely been a part of that as well. So very, very happy with where that's going, and yeah, that is that. Again, that's kind of the interesting thing today. Let's look at the trades. Like I talked about earlier, I made a couple mistakes this morning with these accounts right here. I took a short. I was looking for this. This was the yesterday's high. This 590 area was yesterday's high, and I was looking to short that. We got this rejection here, and then we pushed back up, and I shorted here, and I just simply did not have enough bandwidth there. I had a $100 loss. I was in with 2 contracts, and just that wick caught me. I re-shorted right here, and again got caught in this. I did kill that trade a little bit early. Let's see what happens if nope, I would have got killed on that one as well. I would have got shot in the tick, exactly. And so I just simply didn't have enough loss, or a stop loss, big enough stop loss to hold on to those trades. And honestly, those two were the right call. I made the right call here, and I made the right call here. Those were both correct trades. The one that I'm very upset about is this one right here. When this wick down and then this candle actually pushed up green, I jumped in thinking, okay, well, it's not going to reject. It's going to go higher. And that is just a stupid thing to do, is to flip a bias in the middle of a kind of a trade, if you will. I was thinking short. The game plan was shorting this level if that unfolds, and I just got tricked. And that was a very, very bad trade. I did kill that trade, lost about 94 bucks on it. But anyway, the lesson here, I'm not sad about these at all. What I am sad about is I lost 100 bucks and 150 bucks in 2 trades. That was the correct trade. And then right here, I took another short as this level broke down, I took a short here and again got shot right. The tip of this candle, this little wick caught me, killed me for another 100. So there's $250 that I lost on trades that I should not have lost. I had the right trade, I had the right call, but because my stop loss was 25 points, I got liquidated, or the trade got killed, I should say. It didn't get liquidated as far as the count goes. I did re-enter, caught that for a nice little winner there. But anyway, that was a bit frustrating. And that's been kind of I've had to battle that, especially with the moves that we've had recently. I then cut a little short here, here I was looking for, I watched this hold, and this was the open high, like the initial balance almost, the first hour high. I saw that retest and saw those wicks come in. I thought, man, I'm going to take that long. That wick caught me, took this long again, and I didn't take profit up here because I was actually hoping this would go all the way back up to the 700. So I didn't take this, and I should have. And then we started to fall apart. I killed the trade, lost 20 bucks on it. But again, just didn't have enough bandwidth there to push through there. And then I caught a little short here, and I really should have stayed in this trade. I re-entered that trade here and with a single contract, another 50 bucks there. So a couple winners. Nice little short here for a winner. This was just, I thought this was going to fall apart, and it didn't. I just killed it quickly out for like 15 bucks, no big deal. And then I caught a little flush to the downside here. And that's kind of where we ended the day. And then right at 4 o'clock, we saw this pretty big push up, and this level was pretty massive today, and that's the one thing that has me a little bit worried about next week. Like I talked early in the video, look at how we finally pushed through that here end of day, but immediately we got pushed back down. Immediately the sellers brought it right back down, and we basically pushed up 100 points and pulled right back 100 points. And so we're going to close, we've closed the market. We've actually closed, 4 o'clock was right there, so we would have closed at about the 743s, but we immediately drop right back. So I'm really curious to see, again, where does this thing open up on Sunday night, and then how does this thing do early into next week? Do we see a push, and can we reclaim? I think this right here is big. I really think this is big. We need to reclaim that for this push to continue, or this move to continue. But anyway, I'm going to walk away, have a good weekend, and enjoy the weekend, and happy to end the week on a green note, and happy to have 2 consecutive green weeks, and again, a 5-week stretch here where we've made some nice profits. So anyway, thanks again for hanging out. Thanks for following along. Good luck out there. Enjoy the weekend. Trade well next week. And until next time, take care and so long.